everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to talk about a bag particularly, and it's the Geiger bag. I think I'm pronouncing it correctly, but if I'm not, of course I always leave the description of the item that we talk about in the description box below, so if you're interested in it, feel free to check it out. But today's actually kind of like a quick high-level sort of first impression on this bag. At this point in time, I'm actually quite not sure whether I'm going to keep it, but I wanted to do a quick, first impression review with you in case you were interested in this bag. So I will leave the exact name of this bag also in the description box below. So sorry, I don't remember what the model is called, but this is the XXL size of the bag. So essentially it is the largest size. It does come in a few different variations, but the one I got is sort of in a traditional style. The emblem in the front, some of them are a little bigger, some of them are a little smaller. This one's, I would think it is actually a little bit of the normal part. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So this is the bag we're going to be talking about today. As you can tell, it is really quite big, and it is in the color, I would want to say this is probably like a dark kind of teal. I think the light is catching it fairly accurately, but it's just so plush. So this bag really reminds me of the Chanel Jumble in a way because of the quilting. It's really plush. It is full leather. It is genuine leather. And funny story is that I actually didn't know about this brand at all. I was actually watching some YouTube videos on heels. I was really interested in seeing if there were potential like similar lookalikes to the Jimmy Choo heels, and I found the brand Geiger, and he makes really pretty heels, and I actually bought the heels. Unfortunately, the heels didn't fit me very well because they're just way too high. It was so difficult for me to walk in, but they're really pretty. I'll insert a picture here for you as well if you're interested in those shoes. But I came across their bags and I thought, this bag looks really nice. So I just, thought about, well, let's just give it a go. Let's purchase it and see how it looks in real life. And to be quite honest, I think for the price point, it's actually quite a decent bag in terms of size, in terms of the leather, in terms of how it looks. It does look kind of floofy, but I really like the plushness of it. So I'm gonna also do a quick sort of like what can fit in here kind of thing near the end of this video, so you have an idea. But essentially up front, you notice that there is this sort of like eagle emblem. It is, or like logo here. It's quite large. It is a little bit, I guess it is a little bit flashy, but it kind of reminds me a little bit of Bulgari, where Bulgari, they have the snake emblem, but this one is more like a eagle emblem, and it is made out of crystals from what I understood it. The little, I don't know if you can see the little sparklies there, but this is sort of like a gunmetal tone on the hardware, so it's all throughout the bag. And so this is what the front looks like, the side and the back, and there's no back pocket to this. You could probably, let me show you, and down here you see that the brand does say Geiger, and then it's London, made in London. So yeah, it's actually a fairly light bag, I would say, for being so big. Personally, I don't like heavy bags, and if a bag is fairly heavy in and of itself without anything inside it, it does deter me a little bit. So I'm quite happy that this is like really light. What I also really like is the fact that they do have these leather sort of like shoulder straps on the top, and it makes it a lot more comfortable to carry. I'll also show you a couple mod shots later just so you can see how this fits on my frame for reference. You can definitely wear it like a shoulder bag like this, or you could wear it like on a longer strap as a shoulder bag. Personally, because of the size, I wouldn't really wear this as a crossbody, but of course you do have that option if you were interested to do so. So really quickly, there are 4 open rings up here. It does have the brand Geiger sort of like engraved on here on that gunmetal. So that's what it looks from the top. Opening it up, we do have like these 2 magnetic closures. That's what's keeping the bag together. These are fairly strong magnetic closures. I don't know if you could hear that, but it snaps fairly well in place. I think you do need to position it a little bit like that, but it does snap in very well. I just really, really love the buttery softness of this bag. It feels so, so nice. But then that does make me wonder though, that if you do have long nails, probably it's something to consider, because you could probably pretty easily scratch up this bag. If, I don't know, I haven't used it, so I wouldn't know. If you have this bag, feel free to comment below. Would love to hear your thoughts on it. But basically when you open up, you notice that inside there are two large compartments like this. The first compartment is a lot nicer, the one facing the outside, just because there's like no barrier to it. It's a huge, huge compartment. The second one is a little bit of an annoyance, just a slightly, because you notice how they have sort of configured the straps here. It does loop straight into the second part, so you notice that there is some sort of barrier here, right? You can't get this completely open, or if you wanted to stick in something that was wider than these, you couldn't really do that in this back compartment. In the very back, there is an open pocket. There is no zip pocket in this bag, and this open pocket is pretty big as well. I know it looks like a really big black hole right now, but I don't know if you can tell, they do have the markings of the brand inside. Yeah, you can see the patterns there, right? So it's quite straightforward. It's like a nylon material inside, but definitely all of this is made out of genuine leather, and it's just so, so plush, and I really, really like it. So yeah, this is what the bag looks like. And onto pricing real quick. What I found that was incredible about this bag in terms of like, just, it's really quite great quality. Just looking at it on initial impression, it's just so soft. I just love how soft it is. I love how it's like a light bag. I think this bag typically retails for like $399 or $499. I think it just depends on the style, you know, the color. Like I said earlier, they do come in various different colors and patterns. I think Kurt Geiger's known for like the play on like rainbow colored bags, but I kind of like this because it was a little bit more toned down and would work more with me. But yeah, I guess in a way could still be a little out there for some folks. But essentially I got this from Nordstrom on sale, and it was such an amazing price. I got it for $171 USD, which is to me pretty incredible. When I got this bag, I was actually thinking about using it as a travel bag, because right now if I do go travel, I do use a backpack. Certainly it is a lot more comfortable on my back, but I just feel like it doesn't look as nice sometimes. If I want something a little nicer, wanted like a shoulder bag, but I wanted a shoulder bag that would hold a lot more. So this could definitely do that. The only concern again is the fact that the leather is so soft and plush, and that it probably could be pretty easily scratched, and I'm not sure how the wear and tear would go with these types of bags. But price point went $171 before tax. USD is pretty incredible, like I was saying. So let's go ahead and see what can fit in here right now. So what I have here is my Macbook Air. I believe this is a 13-inch laptop. It would work very well for a work bag if you have a smaller laptop. This definitely will fit in here easily into the first opening. As you can tell, fits beautifully, and there's still a lot of space here. I'm gonna go ahead and put my sort of power cords into here as well, and as you can see, fits very well and with a lot of space left. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put my the Hobonichi planner. I'm gonna stick it right next to the power cords there. Notice like it's like that. Actually, maybe I should stick it this way. Probably would work better like that. Okay, now it's starting to weigh you down a little bit, but yeah, see how that fits very nicely. And I do have an iPad. This is like the regular 10-point-something inch one with a cover case on top. I'm gonna stick this in the back here. So this fits well in the back because again, this is smaller. The length of that is smaller than these two, the length of like, you know, the gap in between these two chains here. So that fits very well in the back here. And there's still so much room left. I'm gonna close this just to let you see how it fits well. And we will close that up. And we'll say, there we go. All right, so we got all that good stuff in there. And now it does weigh quite hefty because of all the items we have in the bag currently. But as you can see, it does fit a lot, and there's still a lot of room for more. So if you wanted to use this as a work bag, I think this is a fairly good alternative. So taking all this out, I wanted to share with you another size laptop to see if that would fit inside as well. So let me just go ahead and get all these out here. All right, so this one I have, I believe it's a 17-inch. It's my work laptop. Let's see if that fits. And I'm gonna try putting that in the front gusset here, and we see that it does not fit. Unfortunately, it's a little too big. Let me see if I can really squeeze it. Yeah, it's not gonna fit. So definitely 17-inch laptop's not gonna fit in here. But a 13-inch, I don't have a 15-inch laptop, so I can't really attest to that, but I feel like it might fit. Again, I'm not sure, but 13-inch one definitely fits in here. So it's a really spacious bag, and it just like is just so soft. I can't get over the softness. And I actually don't have a bag in this color. And prior to filming this video, I was like, man, I kind of think this dress and this bag kind of fits together. So really like this color. On the bottom, I don't think I spoke about it yet. The bottom doesn't have any feet on it. It's just like flat, the leather, and it's just, you know, has a little sort of like stitching up here. But yeah, I haven't taken off the tags here yet just because I'm kind of leaning towards returning this bag, but again, I just wanted to share with you all. Oh, I'm sorry, I got this from Nordstrom Rack, not Nordstrom. Sorry, Nordstrom Rack. I got confused. So I had stickers for both Nordstrom and Nordstrom Rack, and notice up here it says $171.97. So yeah, I thought this was a really, really great price. Oh, so this color, it's actually called turquoise aqua. Yep. Okay, so that makes sense, right? But yes, it's a really nice bag. I think for the price, you really can't get something so big and floofy and like just really quite nice, you know, for that price point. But just wanted to share this with you quickly. So it did come with this little dust bag. It's not a fancy dust bag by any means. It actually feels very, very like kind of cheap a little bit, but it does say Kurt Geiger London on here. So let me go ahead and show you how this looks on me, and we will be right back after I reposition this camera here. Okay, so I've scooted back a little bit, and just wanted to show you how this looks. So with it just being like a shoulder bag like this, if you put it on your shoulder for reference, I'm 5'3". I'm actually 5'4". I'm sorry, I forgot how tall I am. But I'm just kneeling here again, just so you can see in reference. But this is what it looks like on the shoulder. And honestly, I don't think it looks too big, but you know, again, that is personal preference. I really like the color of this bag. But again, I just feel like, you know, if you were to use this as a travel bag, it may get scratched up fairly quickly. And of course, if you have a bigger bag, myself personally, I probably will just stuff it with a lot of things and it will just become very heavy. But anyways, this is what it looks like as a shoulder bag with both of the straps on. But if you wanted to, like I mentioned earlier, just use one strap, you could do this also. And of course, it'll be a lot longer. I'm not sure if I would wear it, if I were to keep this, if I would wear it like this, but this is an alternative. And of course, if you wanted to wear it as a crossbody, this is kind of how it looks, which I don't think is a very, it doesn't look very good because the bag is just way too big, you know, no matter how you position it, it's just really, really big. But again, it's, you know, it's a beautiful, I think it's a pretty nice bag, and just lovely coloring, because again, I think it's just because I don't have any turquoise in my collection. So this looks really nice. But anyways, just a short little high level, you know, first impression of this bag. If you have any questions, any comments, please feel free to let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts if you have purchased this brand before, how you like the wear and tear, how you like, you know, the general aesthetics of the bag. I know that this, again, this eagle emblem may not be for everyone, but I think it's actually quite nice. I do like eagles, so that was, you know, an okay for me. But yeah, so anyways, thanks again for stopping by. Thanks for watching. As always, really appreciate it. If you like the video, please feel free to give me a like. And if this is at all interesting, if you're new, you know, on this channel, feel free to subscribe if my content is of interest to you. As always, please stay healthy, happy, and safe, and I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.